Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana and you are watching Brwngirlluxe. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, turn on that notification bell so you do not miss any of my uploads. Today I am sharing my least used luxury handbags in 2021. So if you're interested in seeing them, then keep on watching. So y'all, we have got to talk about these handbags that your girl was not grabbing in 2021. And that's mainly because handbags are so expensive, specifically luxury handbags. And I need y'all to know, why I'm not grabbing these bags or why they're not like the most used in my collection. So if you feel the same way, you don't go out and buy the same handbag. So I want to start with the one handbag that I only carried one time last year. There is a photo on my Instagram with this bag, but beyond that, I did not pick this bag up outside of doing YouTube videos. The bag I'm talking about is my Chanel wallet on chain. And it is in this beautiful gray color. Sometimes on camera it can give off like blue vibes, but it's definitely the gray color. This is from, I think, the 20C collection or 20A. I can't remember, but details will be down in the description box. Obviously, this is from a collection and this is a seasonal color, so you won't be able to get this exact same gray color unless you find it on the pre-loved market or unless I sell you mine, which, girl, I ain't doing that. But I only carried this bag one time last year. I really don't know why, because I do have thoughts and like opportunities where I think I could have carried this bag a little bit more, but I didn't. I don't know. I guess because it's Chanel and I have this whole theory of like, I don't want to, like, since I only have this one Chanel bag, I don't want to carry it all the time. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. Not really sure, but either way it goes, I only carried this bag one time. Do I think that the Chanel wallet on chain handbags are worth it? Definitely. Because they can be carried and used in so many different ways. You all have seen me do a review on my channel. I've showed you mod shots with this bag. You can carry it as a clutch. You can carry it with the chain, crossbody, shoulder style. So a lot can be done with this bag. So if you are thinking that it's not worth it, definitely not the case. Do I think that the colors sometimes play a part? Yes, because this is a different type of gray. I wouldn't say this is the average gray color that you see in store or that you pull for. So sometimes that causes the effect of me like not grabbing it as much, but there's opportunity for me to carry this bag much more since I do wear a ton of black. So I am gonna make it my business in 2022 to use this bag just a little bit more because it's really worth it and I want to get my cost per wear. When I got this bag, it was about $2,500. So like the standard wallet on chain price, I'm guessing they're like 3,000 plus now. I'm not really sure, but I know they're very expensive. So if you are shopping for one of these, make sure you pick the color that's really gonna work for you and you're really gonna grab it, unless you just have a big old handbag collection and girl, you want to just buy something fun like this. When I got this bag, I think that's what I was thinking. I have a lot of black bags. I didn't want it in black. I knew that, if I got a Chanel bag in black, I want it to be like a small or a mini or a medium size. So that's why I went with this with the wallet on chain. I definitely don't regret this purchase, but it is a least used bag and that's just what it is. I will be using this more in 2022. Mark my words. So the next least used luxury handbag is not gonna come to a surprise to any of you because this bag did make it in my 2020 video and it's back in my 2021 video. So here it is, and it is my Gucci small Marmont handbag. Now, I just have a love-hate relationship with this bag because every single time that I pull it out for a video, I'm just like, this is a beautiful bag, right? I love the color. This particular like nudie tan color, beige color, to me almost like maybe a dusty mauve. This is a beautiful nude shade, okay? The size of this bag is not bad. You can fit a lot of things in here. I can fit like my mini tripod and also my camera in here. I just find myself just not pulling for this as much because I just prefer the mini size. And this is not much bigger than the mini, but for some reason, I just like that one more. And sometimes I think maybe I should find somebody that has the mini that's in super good condition like mine, pretty much like new, and ask them like, girl, do you want to trade? Because it's probably somebody out there with the mini thinking like, dang, I should have got the small size, just how I'm feeling about the small size and wanting the mini. So, you know, sometimes I think that would resolve all of my issues. But again, it is a beautiful piece and I don't see myself just getting rid of it because I think there are times that I could really pull for this bag. This specific color, I would say I would pull for more in the spring, like summer months. And I'm gonna do my best this year because like I said, I have been very much so a save my luxury kind of girl, and I'm not doing that in 2022. I'm wearing my stuff, so I'm gonna try my best to pull this out. If I don't pull this out this year, I need to be deciding if I'm gonna sell it next year. So that's my decision and that's what I'm gonna do. So if I don't pull this bag out this year, I'm gonna either sell it or gift it or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna do something with it because I'm not gonna keep it in my collection to collect dust, okay? I'm just not gonna do it. So the next least used luxury handbag is coming from my favorite brand. And I know y'all are like, girl, not your favorite brand. Yes, it's coming from YSL. The bag I'm talking about is my YSL Medium Envelope. Now, I do think I may have carried this bag more than twice, probably about 3 times in 2021. I know for a fact I wore this out for Mika's birthday. I think I carried it to the mall one time. And then beyond that, I don't think I carried it anymore. So I may have carried it 2 or 3 times max. I think because this was like my YSL like going out bag, and y'all know I got that Cassandra last Christmas, so Christmas 2020, and that became my going out bag. So this one has had to take a back seat. Now this is a bag I would not get rid of. It's so classic. I love the envelope style. I love all the details with this handbag. It can be worn crossbody as well. So for me, this is not an item I will sell, but this is an item that I do need to push myself to use just a little bit more. Maybe give the Cassandra a little bit of a break. I love top handle bags, so of course that's why I'm naturally gravitating towards that bag. But I want to give this one a little bit more love. This bag is so durable. So if you're out shopping for this bag and you love a good shoulder bag, crossbody, and you love all the detail, this bag is worth it. I will be honest, it's super duper worth it. I think they're like under $2,500, a couple dollars, somewhere in that price range. I'll have everything linked down below. But I think it's worth it. I just think it's worth it for the right person. And like I said, ever since I got the top handle and fell in love with that style, I've pulled back from my shoulder bags. But this year, I'm going to do a better job of like pulling it out, grabbing it, and using it because it's a really beautiful piece. It's so dressy. I love the gold detail. That shiny detail is gorgeous. And again, it's kind of my indestructible piece from YSL. It definitely is like you can do this and nothing's gonna happen to it. It's very durable. So if you are shopping for a shoulder bag and you want to stay right at that $2,500 price point, somewhere in that range, this is definitely one you should grab because it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's so much you can do with this bag. And don't let me carrying it 2 to 3 times astray you from your decision of picking up this bag because it is a gorgeous piece. I just need to do a better job of rotating my handbags. I feel like once your handbag collection gets bigger, you tend to go for the bags you just use more in general. So I think that's why some of my bags are getting forgotten. And that's why I'm not pulling for them because I'm so used to pairing my Cassandra bag with like all my going out outfits. So I'm forgetting that I do have this bag that's very dressy, very pretty, and can be worn with most things essentially. And I'm just grabbing that bag automatically just off the strength that, oh, I just wore it recently. I know it's going to go with this. I'm going to just pull that without checking to see if this would technically be the better option. So if you are shopping for a shoulder bag, this is one that you definitely could add to your list. Definitely check it out. It comes in a ton of beautiful colors and I do recommend it. So our last 2 least used luxury handbags are coming from Louis Vuitton. I love Louis Vuitton, but Unfortunately, I had 2 bags that made it into the least used category in 2021. The first one is not going to come to a surprise because it did make it in my least used luxury 2020 video. So the bag I'm talking about is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the MM size. So this is in the damier Ebene, and I have now had this bag, I want to say about 4 years. I got this Christmas 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 4 years. So yes, I've had this bag for 4 years, and I've probably carried it maybe 10 times. Maybe that might be pushing it. Y'all, it's just so big. Look at this. It's just big. It's big and bulky, and it's just not the bag that's really for me from an everyday standpoint, from a going out standpoint. I mean, it's a huge piece, a gorgeous piece. I love like the pink detail. I do have a organizer in there because I do like the structured look of tote bags. Back when I got this bag, I don't think I really assessed the fact that I don't love tote bags. I don't think I was thinking of that. I was thinking Louis Vuitton Neverfulls are so classic. I need to have one in my collection. You know, at that time, my husband was my boyfriend. So I was, you know, going crazy every day. Babe, I have to have that bag. I have to have that bag. And he's like, okay, you know, okay. And now he's probably thinking like, girl, you didn't even carry that bag. You was breaking your neck to get this bag and you're not grabbing it. So if you are not a tote bag girl, don't fall into the hype of, oh, it's a classic bag. You need to know that this bag is going to work for you, because if you are like me and you like small and mini bags, this bag is just not it, okay? It's just not it, because when are you using this? Literally the only times I can think that I would genuinely use this bag is like travel, or if I'm just having a day where I'm taking a ton of things with me. Maybe I'm going out and taking photos with, you know, one of my girlfriends, and I need multiple tripods and both my cameras, my phone, all that stuff. Maybe, but other than that, like, when am I using it? So a gorgeous piece, because Neverfulls are gorgeous to me. They're just not my preference of a handbag. Do not take this personally, because I know everybody and their mama got a Neverfull and they probably like, girl, you going in on my bag? No. Beautiful piece. It just doesn't work for me, and it doesn't work for my lifestyle. So this is why I made that video about shopping for the perfect bag for yourself, because if you are thinking about what someone else loves and going off what someone else likes, you're not making the best decision for you. You need to make the best decision for you. And had I known better, this bag would have stayed at the store and I would have had something else. But at the time that I got this bag, I had just kind of got into the luxury. I had just gotten to adding things to my collection, so I didn't know no better. Now, the price point on these bags have gone up tremendously. So just being real with y'all, I'm glad I did get it when I did, because I think when my husband grabbed this, it was like $1,200, $1,300, I think $1,260. That's what it was. $1,260 was the price point. Now the bags are like $1,620 or something like that. I don't know the exact price, but they've gone up over $400 in the last 4 years. So I'm glad I secured it, and I'm glad I have it in my collection, but it is still in fact a least used bag in my collection. So we have our last bag that's coming from Louis Vuitton, and it is my Louis Vuitton Scott box. Now, I can bet that some of you were thinking that it was my LV favorite, but as I told you all, I carried that bag several times in Houston and another time. So I had more than like 2 pictures on my Instagram with this bag, that bag. So I couldn't categorize it as least used, because I only had 1 photo, and I know for a fact that I only used this bag 1 time in 2021. And the reason for that is because this is a delicate piece, y'all. In 2021, I went a lot of places where I wanted to be carefree. This is not the bag when you're trying to be carefree, okay? Because first off, it's not a bag, okay? So when you're trying to have a good time and not worry about your bag falling or dropping, this is not the one. So the time that I did carry this, I was celebrating Hope's birthday, and we went to Restoration Hardware, the cafe. And that was the perfect time because it was a very like chill, very like beautiful atmosphere. We weren't up moving around or anything like that. So that was the perfect time to carry this. And I still do believe that this is the perfect like dinner date, brunch date type of bag, or maybe even like a special event. As long as the bag just is kind of sitting down somewhere, it's good to go. This is not the club piece if you ask me, because if you're going out to the club, you're drinking, you're not thinking about your bag, okay? So if you're trying to decide when to use this bag, you can definitely use it for those specific occasions. But if you're trying to go to the club and turn up, even if you have a section, don't do it to yourself, because if someone's turning up, getting too hyped and knocks it to the ground, listen, we don't know for sure what's gonna happen, and I would not want you taking that risk. But yeah, so that's pretty much why I did not pull for this piece that much. I foresee myself going on a lot of brunch and lunch dates because your girl is gonna be in a new city this summer. So I imagine that I'm gonna be using this a ton more because I will be in the right setting to grab it. But, you know, again, in 2021, I just only used it one time. Do I recommend this? For a certain type of person, yes. If you're someone that just enjoys things to be carefree, you want real handbags, not something that's kind of been converted into a handbag, then this is not worth it for you. But if you like really cute, dainty things, you're very girly like me, then you will enjoy this. But just know this is not going to be a bag that's going to be in like heavy rotation. So if you're okay with that and you're okay with spending the price point, then go ahead and grab it. Other than that, girl, leave it at the store. So that is all of our least used luxury handbags in 2021. Any piece that I didn't carry at all, I did not count in this video, okay? So all the bags shared today, I either carried once or twice. I said least used luxury, not never used. So if you're interested to see the bags that I just didn't use at all in 2021, let me know. There's not that many, y'all. It really isn't. But if you're just curious about, well, what bags did you not use at all, let me know in the comments and I will make that video for you all. Otherwise, I think the least used luxury will suffice because you at least know what bags that I have that maybe I grabbed once or twice, but beyond that, it was in the dust bag. So I thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your family and friends, and I'll see you all in my next one.